Hello, everyone. It's Friedrich back with another turn resolution for War in the Pacific Admiral Edition. See what we got going on today. Oh, one missed, one hit, heavy damage. See if we make it. Nope. Okay. Anti-submarine attack off Pearl. Wow. No night missions. And here's our night bombardment. I don't even know if anything's here. I don't I don't I don't know if I'm supposed to see anything being hit or firing back, or if the lack of information here means he really has nothing here to hit. Now I know he spotted me coming in, so if he had aircraft here, it might have flown off. In fact, if he had ship, like a tender, he might have evacuated to come back after we leave. So I'm gonna pass through this. It's a lot of ships. Okay, so we did damage a couple of his Mavises after all. And okay, so more happened than was on display. So killed some troops, hit his base, not a lot of supply hits. Well, 13. Honestly, I don't know what this number means. I should probably look that up. I am curious and I would like to know, so I will have to look that up. But yeah, the runway hits won't help because his Mavises are seaplanes, flying boats. I don't know the exact term. So, but hey, one thing's for sure. I think he knows we're not backing down. Hopefully, we don't mind doing some jabs. Okay, air phase. Not sure what we saw there. A few ships, but not sure what the significance of that is, I should say. Okay, sweep over Singapore. Nels hitting Milne Bay. Oh man, I wasn't paying attention. I meant to rest these guys. I don't like to use them for the same mission twice, mainly because they're tired. They get so exhausted flying those 3 hexes. And we lost one destroyed. But hey, maybe we affected their uh, uh, accuracy. And now you can catch some sweeping nates. How do P-35s? Well, we took out one maybe, and no losses to ourselves, to our own aircraft. Accuracy. We affected their accuracy, hopefully. But those nates, one-on-one, well, or probably number looked like 2-to-1 P-35s to nates. But here we go. Some lilies against our base in Bataan. I don't know if he's pulled his massive air force off to use somewhere else, but he's not hitting us with 100 bombers in Bataan anymore. And the Sallies, of course, are still hitting. Okay, got a flak kill there. They're still hitting us here in Singapore. So, yep. Yeah, there's so much detail about this game in the background that I am totally unaware of numbers and, for example, how many supplies it takes to repair an aircraft, so that those Sallies that are damaged, how much supply is he using in Malaya to rebuild those frames? So, and for that matter, all these sorties that are bombing us incessantly down here, how many supplies is he being used for that? Just noticed we got some light rain over Milne Bay. And some disabled units. I wasn't able to get more in there, and it was nigh on impossible. I don't have enough engineers to build up the fortifications. Okay, follow upgrade with IDAs. Yeah, this is going to be bad. 12-2, of course. Yep, another destroyed. I'm going to have to just shut them down. Maybe I'll just disband them. I don't know. Uh-oh. Wonder if he's... I guess that was unconfirmed report, but if he's planning a another invasion of counter invasion of Luganville. Okay, we get a hit. I guess that's a no. Man, well, type 14. Okay. That was nice to see hit. I think I would have been less upset if it was a miss, but whatever. It's all good. Okay, ground phase already. I cannot believe my bombers didn't fly, and I'm upset about that. What are you gonna do? I even cleared some base so that they could fly. I cleared up Numea so that I could have most effective flights. Okay, so these Chinese here are holding their own. That isn't bad. Hope I guess the goal here is, well, just like anything, slow it down for a bit so we can get our ducks in a row. That's the end. All right, so I wanted to look at this for a second. Basically, it looks like one, two, three, four divisions, and at least one tank regiment, I guess. Two tank regiments. So four divisions and two tank regiments being held up here at Bataan. I mean, that's not going to last long, but I guess my point is that this is going to be the longer we hold out here, the longer these divisions and regiments are being tied up. Same with Singapore. Several, several divisions. Let's see. Yeah, the shelling is definitely hurting us more than him. One, two, three, including the Imperial Guards Division. Four, similarly, four divisions, I guess. One, two, two tank divisions. Sorry, regiments, and a recon regiment, as well as, I guess, some independent infantry regiments, maybe equal to a whole division, because there's three right here. So, anyway, yeah, I guess that's it. So, expanding airfields, we can get some fighters over there. I don't, not very, actually, maybe we can't. I need to check into that. We may not have aviation support there yet, so that's something I'm going to have to expedite over there. I believe we have some in the area, so I should be able to get some aviation support over there in the very near future. It feels funny to say. To me, near future is seems to be sooner than this, but maybe within a week. All right, be right back. All right, so let's take a look at the summary here. So 2, 3, 4 destroyed to versus 7. Um, Points 534 to 499. So if we look at aircraft losses today, look at all these Sallies. 2 flak, and on the way back, I guess they crashed. We had these unfortunate guys, which wouldn't have been shot down if I hadn't kept them flying. That's okay. They did shoot down a Nate and possibly affected the accuracy of the bombers. One Ann shot down to flak, a Claude on ops, and a Catalina 1. I'm not sure if that's British, Australian, New Zealand, and one of our bombers was shot down to flak over an AK. Interesting. Okay. So I want to look at this. So we've lost some when our ship sank. That's not fun, but and I guess you can't get them. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna see if I can get this back. And let's see. I'm not sure if I want to get these. I have a couple of British battleships coming on board that they do have only one capacity, but they can carry these walruses, and they're not carrying aircraft right now. So I'm tempted to go ahead and get one of these. I don't know if they're splittable. I don't know if you can split these. I guess we can test, right? Because we have some walruses here. Here's a 2. Oh, you can't split them. So, yeah, that wouldn't do me any good. All right. So, that's that. That's interesting. I just learned something. Yeah, these 3 units need to be withdrawn. Might as well take care of that now. Well, I'll get to that in a minute. I want to see what they show. Well, let's see. I lost 2 pilots from. I wonder if it's from this 35th Pursuit Group, 39th. Well, it doesn't have to be the 39th, but these P-35s, I wonder if they were shot down in the P-35. Here's the P-35. I'm not sure if he was shot down this turn or not. What a shame. So last turn, the Thrush is the only thing we know of that was sunk. So, okay. All right. So let's take a look. There's really not much going on in other areas of the world. Pearl Harbor. We have this. Nope. This is going back. We have a regiment coming in from San Francisco to be used potentially for an invasion of Midway. Now, do we have a clue what he has here? No. So what I might do is when these battleships get back to base, I mean, will he waste time with this KB coming over here? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But if I mass an invasion here and go, will he intercept me at just the right moment? And that would be unfortunate for sure. So, but we'll consider it. No options are off the table at this moment. But first, we got to get them in. They're in transport mode, and that's again not it. If they're in transport mode, they'll come in, unload, and then we'll think about our options. Because also, it might be nice to know where KB is in that time. Okay. So what I don't know is if there are any ships here. I mean, potentially there are not, but potentially there are, and we just didn't spot it when we shelled him. But I was thinking there was a tender there, and he was using that for a submarine base, but maybe not. But certainly he has aircraft here. And their capacity is 4, so that's pretty good for operations over there. He could, that wouldn't be fun. He could put Betty's there and, now I do have a couple of aircraft carriers. They could operate as far away from Midway as possible to be safe, and we could try that invasion. So it's still something to think about. Okay. Christmas Island. So we arrived. We can split this up and drop off who we wanted at Christmas and then continue on to the South Pacific where we want these troops to go. Similarly, this guy is getting closer, and he is carrying aviation units. Which one of them we can? Oh, that's it's Townsville and well, Kumak. That's not going to work anymore. So I'll look into it. I do have some base forces that are scheduled with some aviation support, not a lot, but I have some base forces scheduled to go to Luganville, and they will have some aviation battalions. And look at this, he got in because my bombing didn't go. But these guys should make it out before he makes his attack. And then he'll put move operations again, and I'll have to knock him out. So I'll be bombing here and probably bombing the base again. Just keep hammering that because I am. See these tank battalions. I hope this is a shock to him that I have tanks here and that he's not ready for that. We are building up fortifications. What I'm tempted to do is set up here, let him get into here, and then hit him here. And maybe even set this objective. I don't know. I'm not sure, like, the optimal setting for these things, but let's see. Gonna get some raiders in there. Try to get some of these elite units in there so that when he gets here, we can attack him, and maybe he's not ready for this. But who knows? He may have more than we think he has. I don't know what this is at all, nor which direction it's going. If it's a carrier force watching over this, or I mean, just no clue. And this is light cloud, so I'm not sure. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but I did not see why these didn't fly. So I do know that we got some recon on the base, and I'll keep bombing the base with my heavies, but I'll change the target of. Maybe I don't even need to change the target. Okay. Yeah. Do these? I guess these tanks. I was just checking if they had engineers. Okay. So that's. I mean, there's not much to talk about here until we have our ducks in a row. That's just all we're doing is getting our ducks in a row. So this has just fuel, so that's that. But we do have the anti-tank unit finishing loading up. It should be leaving port this next turn, resolution. Drop off here. Again, if he, depending on what he decides to bring, if he brings some tanks along with it, hopefully the anti-tank unit will help hold. I mean, I don't see us holding this with this time around. We'll have to let it. He'll take it. I'm not going to reinforce it anymore. That feels dangerous right now, and so it'll fall when it's ready to fall, and that's that. So, and I guess let's take a look at Luganville. See, 0 aviation support. So even though we have now the potential to bring in 50 aircraft, it's not going to happen yet. So, okay. Darwin looks like Darwin is just one of those things where I'm just reinforcing as much as I can because I don't know where he's going next. I mean, my guess is he's going this way, hitting Milne Bay and then Port Moresby, and then maybe leapfrogging down here, or maybe he's content with holding that. Certainly, he looks like he's going for the South Pacific Islands, so maybe he's going to keep doing that until he gets, and maybe he's more focused on that than Australia. So let's see. But you can see here, there are some Japanese bases, certainly, and it looks like he's dropped some troops here on, I don't know, Lübeck. I don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah, it's been kind of quiet up here. I mean, of course, he's doing what he can, expanding to some of these. He's had Holo for a while, and it looks like he's using it as a naval base. Okay, port level 2, but hey, it works for some basic things. Zero supplies. These guys are living off the land, and we were able to sneak some supplies here, so those guys should hold a bit. So I'm wondering why some supplies aren't crossing over to here. I mean, maybe they need it more, and so it's not leaving. That's probably why. But this is all green, which means it could. So let's see. Yeah, he's got some units here, probably ready for redeployment somewhere else. And he's content with just starving us out at Bataan, which I don't blame him. There's no rush for him, and there's certainly no rush for me. But okay, so no action up here in the Burma theater, and the longer we hold here, and the better. The longer we hold anywhere, of course, but this should be hard to puncture, and he'll have to move this way and knock us out of this position in order for him to continue moving up the road. The biggest thing is if he goes down this road, destroys these units or knocks them out of his way and just keeps going into here. But we've moved some more AV into Xi'an, and I don't remember if these guys are, yeah, these guys are going all the way as well. So the hope is to beef this up, and also, of course, fortify, make it hard to take. So, all right. Well, not much more to talk about here. I do want to take a look at these guys again, dwindling supply levels, and yeah, I really can't think of anything else. Might be missing something, but there's not a lot of activity well, okay, let me put it this way. My submarines are not getting any action in this area, even though there's a lot of, I would assume, a lot of shipping with oil bases here and here, although I don't know if he's sneaking them up this way and my ships are totally whiffing my subs or what, but I mean, am I missing something? Maybe my patrols are maybe I'm in the wrong place, but I might have to redo these guys. It doesn't seem like he's doing as much shooting across here. like he used to. But they're unspotted, so maybe catch them off guard a little bit. We'll see. Here, no spotting. So anyway, it's interesting, it's fun, but most of what's fun, I guess, is the anticipation, not knowing what's coming and hoping you're strong where it is coming. And so, yep. With that, I will call it now. No need to drone on about nothing. And we will talk we'll talk more as things develop next time. Thanks all. Take care. Have a good rest of your day. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.